are now heading into the deep depths of Star Wars land. Batuu, I believe it's called. So that Matthew can build his lightsaber. Here we are. In Star Wars land, you can see like the mountain ridges. Something crash landed at some point by the looks of things. So this is the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Trek seems very futuristic. Star Wars seems very cobbled together. Old in a way.
I mean, it was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Yeah. It's quite extensive, some of the decoration, mind.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a land you could easily get lost in. Do you know where you're going?
I'm there. So
You're here. We've just been told the 4 different groups of lightsaber you can make, and you can mix and match within those groups, but you can't mix and match the groups. Matthew's getting ready to make his selection. You know which one you want? I think he was going to go for the black, silver and red themed one, which is more of the dark side one, but apparently he likes the more natural ones. So yeah, I was listening to the guy's spiel. So he's just still making his choice, and then I think we're in line to pay, and maybe it's here that they tell you, you've got to tell them which one you want, I don't know. But he's paying for one person, and then I'm coming along as a guest just to be with him, film, all that kind of stuff. Otherwise he'd be all lonely and doing this all by himself. I think the stormtroopers are out over there.
Well, no, I have to choose the dark side, because otherwise they'll bully me.
No, if you want to go for the more natural one, you go for the more natural one.
The more natural one, I'm probably not going to go for.
Oh, you don't want that one anymore.
It is literally between Dark Side and Old Republic.
The gold did sound cool though.
Yeah.
But all of his favourite colour's red, and his like bedroom's got black furniture and stuff. Black and red's his thing. But the gold does sound cool.
Builders, welcome to the workshop. Now, I know it's a little, well, it's a lot, but to us, it's everything. Now, you have met my friends, and you may call me Kembe. I realize this looks like a lot of old junk, so let me make one thing perfectly clear. Some of this is new junk. Okay, I thought that would be funny. Now it's just really awkward. But before we begin, builders, I just need to know, are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect, let's build.
Have you done this before?
No. But.
You knew immediately which ones you wanted there.
Yeah.
I think that one's a nice one, but it's your...
That was the nice one, but I'm going to save that part for the pommel.
Okay.
Because that's the nicer emitter.
Fair enough, you know what you're talking about, I don't. I'm just here, someone said to film you. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Excited.
So are you happy with your choice?
Oh yes, I can feel the dark side flowing through.
Everything you wanted. All the red, all the black. That was actually a pretty cool experience. I think if I was to do it, and I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, but if I was to do it, I think I kind of know what I'd be picking in there. That was actually really well done. I thought it was just going to kind of be a hole, you kind of go in and you just kind of go along a conveyor belt kind of thing. But that is a whole entire experience, and like a show as well at the same time. So that was pretty cool. So if you want to pay the price, because it's not cheap, it is expensive. It is a very good experience. But look at these. Matthew, what are these?
So, we got here an old-fashioned sand speeder. And an even older-fashioned sand speeder. These are just sand speeders.
Cool. So we met up with family at Baseline Tap House. We took Matthew's lightsaber back to the car so he doesn't have to carry it around with him. Now we're heading back into Star Wars land. We're going to queue for Rise of the Resistance because we can't seem to work out how to even pay for a lightning lane, so they may have all been sold out already today. We don't know, but we're going to queue because most other rides we've got lightning lanes for later on. But we're back in Batuu. This is where I find out it's not called Batuu. Okay, slight change of plan. We're going to queue for Smuggler's Run instead because we might not get through the Rise of the Resistance line before dinner because it's 110 minutes. So we'll get on Smuggler's Run and then we'll just release our lightning lanes. And we'll try Rise of the Resistance later on, where hopefully it might be a little bit quieter towards the end of the day when most people go home. Oh, the stormtroopers are out again. Over there. And I have no idea where we're going. I believe we have the sound effects of like spaceships flying is incredible. I believe we have reached the Millennium Falcon right here. Necessarily my cup of tea, but I will say the land they've built and everything they've done to kind of build the atmosphere and stuff is pretty incredible. Obviously Matthew's experience with the lightsaber was also pretty awesome too. Like they've really thought about it.
Honorable Naka, and welcome to my completely legitimate shipping company, Naka Transport Solutions. I am sorry I could not be there to welcome you in person, but the work of a smuggler and a businessman is never done. I have many ships, and I have far too much cargo. What I need are pilots to transport it, gunners to protect it, and engineers to make sure it gets there in one piece. And that is where you come in, as my new flight crew.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Is this meant to be like on a gangway, onto a plane?
Possibly.
Because that's what it feels like.
What?
Very small tunnel, carpeted tunnel. So are we meant to be in the Millennium Falcon now?
Yes, this is the Millennium Falcon.
Interesting.
All right, my friends, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Of course.
So Matthew, you can answer this question.
Yes.
Probably. So it's the idea that all the different ships are attached to the Millennium Falcon.
No. The idea is that we're going into the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. So, through there is the cockpit.
There might be more than one, Matthew. This is why I'm like, is it more like Deep Space Nine?
No, this is the Millennium Falcon. This is the Millennium Falcon.
Apparently there's a selection of buttons you can press and then you can get Chewie on your screen.
Unlike Mission Space, if you don't do it,
It doesn't get done.
it doesn't get done.
Interesting, so not pressing something has consequences. No, the keys, does the keys play? Ah.
Is it not the blue light?
Looked like a fun keyboard.
You're going to hit the square flashing buttons as fast as you can.
Okay. Square flashing button as fast as we can.
All of them.
And they flash when you sit down.
Looking forward to this.
You got way too excited about the flashing button.
I thought you were just having random conversation about up and down, left and right. Didn't realise it was scripted.
Towards you. Left is left, right is right. Got that.
Down is forward.
We're not going to do very well, are we? Dead man's pilots. This is
Well,
gonna
I'm just all out to be up and down.
I don't think we can crash land, can we? Can't crash land. No crash landing.
And the hyperdrive.
Yeah, don't forget the hyperdrive.
Do forget the hyperdrive, it will be funny.
No, I want to finish it.
What, did you not finish it last time?
No, you complete the mission or you don't complete the mission.
Yeah, it's
Oh!
like stress.
Wait, you can fail the mission?
You can fail the mission.
Fail the mission? This is an ARG. I can fail it.
Yeah, you personally can fail it.
I can fail it. I wouldn't worry about me pushing buttons. I've been saving up.
You've been saving up.
He thinks all the buttons you should be able to press on any ride, and a lot of them are static. So when he phantom, he
So
can
this is
actually
his
press
way
it up
to-
very excited.
But these ones were.
And now he's got a position where he can actually actually press all the buttons. He's extremely excited by that.
I see.
A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia.
Make sure to hit the flashing button for me, okay, my friend? Hit all the flashing buttons.
You having fun?
Flight engineer, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons.
Ready?
There it is. After that plane. It could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Engineers, hit your flashing button. Bring on flashing. You're running out of time. Chu is right. If we leave them back, they may find the resistance. Did it. Stay up. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely.
Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
I don't think I liked being a gunner. It hurt, you know, on Midway Mania where you're constantly pulling the string.
Yeah.
It's like that, but with a button.
Yeah. Well, I saw two options. There was like manual and automatic, and I couldn't change it to manual.
There was
Thought would be a bit more fun if like...
was manual and automatic buttons.
Yeah, like at the very start, you clicked your thing to say, I am at this position. And so that big...
Oh, the very big red.
Yeah, and then there was on the side, there was two buttons, two flashing buttons. One and another. One of them said automatic and one said manual. I think I realised that a bit too late. Because
Oh.
I think the manual, like you then control where you're shooting a bit more, using the display on the side. Because
Interesting.
tell you, is it up and down?
What did you think now that you had more than just you and Dad?
It was much better.
What do you think, Sam?
I thought it was
Enough buttons for you to press?
enough buttons to
Check.
I thought it was a lot better as a family.
Yeah.
Because you can obviously, you've got pilots and
Banter.
gunner, like the gunners, yes. Yeah, and they're shouting from the back. Pull up, pull up.
The backseat drivers.
Yes.
When you've got a little kid at the front, you can't really yell at him.
Yeah.
So yes, a lot better with a group.
They love those.
So we are just stood waiting for our reservation for Ogre's Cantina. We have, I think since our last was filming, we've had lunch at the Hollywood Brown Derby and we went back on Smuggler's Run. I was the engineer this time, which I quite enjoyed actually. And then Matthew went and bought himself a new crystal for his lightsaber. Is that what they are, crystals? Kyber crystals.
Come on, Rachel, do you not know the mythology?
No, I don't know the mythology at all. And then we ended up in the singles queue for Rock and Roller Coaster because it had just seemed to have opened back up again. But that singles queue took forever. And while we were in the singles queue, there was an absolute downpour. And my Matthew got very wet, even just sitting under shelter because it was that windy. And now we're just, as I said, waiting to go in Olga's Cantina. None of us have been in here before. I don't think. Have you been in before? Mum and Dad have. So we are out of Ogre's Cantina. As part of your reservation, you get to be in there for 45 minutes and then you're out. There was very little seating in there. There was some like big booths. And then just a lot of standing room and standing tables. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. It's cool, but it's kind of loud and busy, and standing up after being in the park all day is quite tiring. What did you think, Matthew?
It was good. Like, it looked cool. There was neon everywhere. They had cool drinks.
Yeah, the drinks were cool. Mine was fizzy the entire time. It just had bubbles, which is very difficult to drink. You kind of have to drink it without breathing up your nose. So you gotta like hold your breath while you take a drink.
I would question, Rachel, do you normally breathe while drinking?
No, but like I normally breathe through my nose while I'm going to take my drink, and then I stop breathing. So it's like as I'm taking my drink, I'm breathing through my nose, and it bubbles caught in my nose. Bottom line is,
and one gunk.
if it's your type of scene, kind of being in crowded, loud bars, kind of things, go for it. The drinks are pretty cool and pretty interesting. If that's not your thing and you're kind of looking for something a little bit more chilled back in a lounge, I've not tried it yet, but Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom seemed pretty chill. If you wanted something a little bit more relaxing that had more seating.
But have
Agree?
you tried the drinks there yet?
I haven't tried the drinks yet. I did say I haven't been to Nomad Lounge, but the environment seemed more chill
Yeah,
and relaxing than in there.
more like a lounge than a bar.
More than a lounge than bar. So if you're looking for something that's more like a lounge, don't go to Ogre's Cantina. If you're looking for something that's very, very bar-like, loud music,
to Ogre's
crowded,
Cantina.
Ogre's Cantina. Ooh, carpeted floor. I'm lost, but there's some more stormtroopers.
What?
Oh, they're moving.